Seniors, stop leg weakness. Now with this forgotten nutrient, it starts slowly. Maybe your legs feel heavy after walking just a few steps. Maybe you find yourself reaching for the wall just to steady yourself. One day, climbing a small set of stairs feels like a mountain. And it's easy to blame it on age, to think this is just how it is after 65. But what if it's not just age? What if it's something quietly stealing your strength? Something your body is missing every single day. Here's the truth. Over 60% of adults over 65 are deficient in a vital nutrient that directly impacts muscle strength and balance. And it's not protein, it's not calcium. It's a forgotten powerhouse that helps your body move, stand, and stay steady. And without it, even the healthiest lifestyle won't be enough to protect your legs from getting weaker. The most dangerous part? You can't feel this deficiency. Here it creeps in silently, weakening muscles, disrupting nerves, and raising your risk of serious falls, all without you even noticing. But there is good news. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what this nutrient is, how to restore it, and how to reclaim the energy and strength that aging never had to take from you. If any part of that opening made you nod your head, or think, yes, that's me, then you're in the right place. This channel is made for seniors like you, people who care deeply about staying independent, active, and strong as they age. So if leg weakness, balance issues, or energy loss have touched your life in any way, go ahead and click the like button. Subscribe so you never miss these life-changing tips. And please, in the comments, tell us, has your leg strength changed in the past few years? Let's talk honestly, because for so many older adults, there's a slow creeping feeling that begins to show up in everyday tasks. You go to stand from your favorite chair, and suddenly it feels like your legs didn't quite get the message. You feel slower walking to the mailbox, a little wobbly in the shower, or maybe you grip the banister just a bit tighter going up the stairs. These aren't random quirks of aging. They're signals, early signs that your legs are losing the strength they once had, and if you don't notice them, they quietly worsen over time. Now, here's the part that most seniors don't hear. Often enough, muscle loss with age isn't just normal, it's expected. It even has a name, sarcopenia. It starts around age 40 and speeds up after 60. You may not feel it happening, but by the time you're 70, you could have lost up to 30% of your muscle mass, especially in the legs. That means the very muscles you depend on for balance, standing, walking, and even getting out of bed are shrinking silently in the background. The most dangerous part. Most people don't notice until something serious happens, a fall, a fracture, or the inability to rise from a chair without help. For a moment, picture someone you love, maybe yourself, trying to lift a grocery bag off the floor and losing balance. Not because they were careless, but because their legs no longer had the reserve strength to catch them. Now imagine how that one moment changes everything. A visit to the hospital, a fear of walking again, a slow withdrawal from daily activities. This is how muscle loss and leg weakness rob seniors of freedom, not all at once but slowly, with every missed signal. You might be wondering, how do we go from simply feeling tired or achy to that level of decline? The answer lies in what's happening inside the body, where a combination of age, diet, inflammation, and deficiency begin to chip away at your strength. One of the most common culprits is that your muscles are no longer getting the raw materials they need to stay firm and responsive. They start breaking down faster than they can rebuild. And when that process keeps repeating day after day, year after year, the muscles in your legs, your quads, calves, hamstrings, become weaker, even if you're still moving around. Here's something that might surprise you. Many seniors believe that if they're walking every day, they're doing enough to keep their legs strong. While movement is essential, it's not always enough to prevent age-related muscle loss, especially if your body is missing one key nutrient. In fact, you could be moving, eating fairly well, and still watching your legs weaken, all because of one silent deficiency that most people overlook. You won't find many doctors talking about it at your regular checkup. You won't see it splashed across every health magazine, but this one nutrient plays a powerful, behind-the-scenes role in how well your legs function, how stable your steps feel, and whether or not you'll face a dangerous fall in the next year. And here's where the real story begins. Because this forgotten nutrient isn't new. It's something your body used to get in abundance in your younger years. It's something nature gave you for free. And yet today, because of modern habits, changes in diet, and even where we live, most older adults are shockingly low in it. Without it, your muscles lose energy, coordination suffers, and strength declines faster than you realize. Now don't worry, we're not just going to leave you hanging with a problem. In a moment, we're going to talk about the clear, proven signs that your body may be crying out for this nutrient. After that, I'll reveal exactly what it is, how it works, and how easy it can be to start restoring your leg strength using natural, science-backed steps. But first we need to ask, is your body already showing the warning signs? Let's take a quiet moment and think about the last time you stood up from a chair. Did you feel confident and steady? Or did you have to rock forward, push off the armrests, or pause for a second before rising? These aren't just small quirks of aging. They can be early signals that your body, and more specifically your legs, are trying to tell you something important. And the sooner you listen, the better your chances of staying mobile, independent, and safe. One of the most overlooked warning signs of leg weakness is the sensation of heavy legs. It's that dragging feeling like you're walking through thick mud, or as if your feet weigh more than they used to. Some seniors describe it as walking with sandbags tied to their calves. At first, you might brush it off as fatigue or poor sleep, but when this sensation becomes more frequent, it's often a signal that the muscles in your legs aren't getting what they need to stay strong. Another hidden red flag is the increased need to grab onto furniture or walls for balance. Have you noticed yourself reaching for the counter while in the kitchen, holding onto the bed frame as you stand up in the morning, or maybe walking a little slower and hugging the wall as you head to the bathroom at night? These small adjustments are your brain's way of compensating for a loss of strength and stability in the legs. It's your body's silent cry for help, and it should never be ignored. Nighttime leg cramps are another common and deeply uncomfortable symptom. They can strike suddenly, tightening your calf muscles into painful knots that jolt you awake. While many people think these are just due to dehydration or sleep positions, research has shown that chronic leg cramps, especially in seniors, can be linked to a deficiency in a specific nutrient, the very one we'll reveal shortly. If your muscles are not receiving the minerals and support they need to relax and recover, they can spasm, stiffen, and eventually weaken. Let's also talk about something a little more subtle, a change in walking pace. Maybe you used to walk briskly around the block, but now you feel slower. Your steps are shorter and you pause more often. This creeping slowdown is one of the earliest signs of strength loss in the legs, even before pain or obvious balance. Issues show up. You may not even notice it until someone points it out. Perhaps a friend says, "You're walking slower than usual," or your dog seems to pull ahead more than before. It might feel harmless, but it's one of the clearest signals that your leg muscles are gradually declining in power. And then there's the one many seniors feel but rarely talk about, fear of falling. Even if you haven't fallen, that slight fear, and the one that makes you avoid certain stairs, skip a walk outside, or ask for help reaching a high shelf, can be incredibly telling. It often means your legs no longer feel as trustworthy as they once did. That doubt, that little hesitation, comes from the body's awareness that its foundation is no longer as solid. And while the fear itself is emotional, it's rooted in something physical. Your legs are telling you they're not at full strength. What's crucial to understand is that all of these symptoms, heavy legs, nighttime cramps, slower walking, reaching for balance, fear of falling, they don't appear out of nowhere. They develop over time, and often they're linked to one missing ingredient in your body's daily functioning. It's not about simply getting old. It's about a specific kind of depletion that can be addressed, improved, and even reversed with the right support. Your body is wise. It whispers before it shouts. And these signs, they're your whispers. They're invitations to take a closer look, to ask deeper questions, and to make small changes that could have a huge impact on how you live the years ahead. The good news? You don't have to guess or wonder anymore. Because next, we're going to reveal the key nutrient your body is likely missing, the one that could turn this all around. So now that we've seen the signs, the wobbly steps, the creeping weakness, the discomfort that speaks louder with each passing week, It's time to bring the mystery to light. What's the hidden hero your legs have been quietly begging for? What's the one nutrient that most seniors overlook, yet it plays a foundational role in whether you rise confidently or struggle to stand? It's magnesium. Yes, magnesium. This often forgotten mineral is nothing short of a miracle when it comes to muscle strength, nerve health, and overall mobility. And yet many people over 60 aren't getting nearly enough of it. In fact, studies suggest that up to 60% of older adults have magnesium levels lower than optimal. Not because they're doing anything wrong, but because magnesium absorption naturally declines with age, and our modern diets just don't provide as much as we need. Magnesium is like the silent conductor of your body's muscular symphony. It regulates how your muscles contract and relax. Without it, your muscles can become stiff, spasm frequently, or lose their ability to activate properly. Imagine trying to walk across a room while your calves refuse to release, or your thighs don't fire up with enough power. That's the kind of quiet, invisible struggle low magnesium can cause. It also plays a role in supporting nerve function, which is essential for maintaining balance, coordination, and confidence in every step. One of the most powerful insights into magnesium's importance comes from a study published in the journal Nutrients, which followed seniors over the age of 65. The researchers found that those with higher magnesium levels had significantly greater lower body strength and walking speed than those with deficiencies. This wasn't just a minor difference. It was enough to impact daily function, independence, and overall well-being. Another research paper in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that increasing magnesium intake was associated with improved grip strength, muscle mass, and leg function. That's right. It's not just about avoiding cramps or aches. It's about preserving the ability to get out of bed without help, to carry groceries into the house, to climb stairs without fear. It's about dignity and independence. So how does magnesium do this? At the cellular level, magnesium helps produce ATP, your body's main source of energy. Without adequate magnesium, your cells simply don't have the fuel to function optimally. It's like running a car on half a tank of gas every day and wondering why it doesn't go far. When your muscles are underpowered, they wear down faster. But when magnesium levels are restored, it's like giving your muscles a full tank of energy to work with. Magnesium also helps regulate inflammation. And as you may already know, inflammation is a major contributor to joint stiffness, soreness, and chronic fatigue in aging bodies. When magnesium is low, inflammation tends to rise. That swelling you feel in your knees after a walk, that tightness in your hips after sitting for too long. Magnesium may be quietly involved. And the best part? It's never too late. No matter your age, improving magnesium intake through food or supplements can begin to restore what time has worn away. You might not feel a lightning bolt of energy overnight, but within a few weeks, many seniors report more comfortable movement, fewer nighttime cramps, and even better sleep. The body is incredibly responsive when it's finally given what it needs. You might begin to notice you're rising from chairs with less effort, walking longer distances without needing to pause, feeling steadier as you move about your day. That's not magic, that's magnesium doing its quiet, powerful work beneath the surface. It's important to remember that magnesium is not a cure-all. But for many people, especially those over 60, it's a foundational piece of the puzzle that has been missing for far too long. And when it's restored, everything else becomes a little easier, from standing tall to walking strong. In the next section, we're going to guide you through a simple, step-by-step action plan. We'll show you exactly how to get more magnesium into your daily routine, what foods help the most, and which supplements work best for older adults. Even if you make just one small change starting tomorrow, it could have a lasting impact on how you move, feel, and live. Now that we've revealed magnesium as the forgotten nutrient your legs may be missing, the next question becomes, how do you get more of it into your life, safely, naturally, and in a way that fits your daily habits? The answer is simpler than you think, and you don't need a complicated supplement routine or a total diet overhaul. Just a few gentle shifts in your routine can begin to nourish your muscles in a way they haven't felt in years. Let's begin with the most natural and often overlooked source: the sun. That's right, while magnesium itself isn't made by sunlight, your body's ability to use certain minerals improves when you spend time outdoors. And more importantly, getting outside for even 15 to 20 minutes a few times a week encourages movement, boosts mood, and reduces stress, all of which help the body absorb and use magnesium more efficiently. Take a slow stroll in the morning, light or sit near a sunny window with your tea. Nature and nutrition often work hand in hand, even in the smallest ways. Next comes food, the most powerful medicine we have. Nature has packed many everyday ingredients with rich doses of magnesium. And the good news is, these foods are affordable, delicious, and easy to find in any grocery store. Start with leafy greens like spinach and kale. A simple cup of cooked spinach can deliver nearly 150 milligrams of magnesium. Imagine adding a handful to your scrambled eggs or tossing some into a warm soup. Then there are legumes, like black beans, chickpeas, and lentils. These aren't just good for your heart, they're excellent for your muscles too. A cup of cooked black beans adds over 100 milligrams of magnesium to your day. Don't forget nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds are little powerhouses. Just a handful of almonds, maybe as a snack with a piece of fruit, can give your legs a gentle nutritional boost. Whole grains like brown rice, oats, and quinoa are also wonderful sources, especially when swapped for more processed grains. Even dark chocolate, yes, the good kind, contains magnesium, making it not only a treat for your taste buds, but for your muscle strength as well. If you're wondering whether food alone is enough, the answer depends on your current health, medications, and absorption. Some seniors benefit greatly from taking magnesium supplements, especially if their diet has been low in the past, or if they're on medications that deplete magnesium, such as diuretics or certain acid blockers. When it comes to supplements, magnesium citrate and magnesium glycinate are two of the most easily absorbed forms. They're gentle on the stomach and less likely to cause digestive upset. The typical recommended dosage for seniors is around 300–400 milligrams per day. But it's always best to start small and consult your doctor, especially if you have kidney issues. Taking magnesium with food can improve absorption and reduce the chance of any mild side effects. Try taking it with breakfast or your evening meal. Some seniors even find that taking magnesium at night helps them sleep more deeply, as magnesium supports both muscle relaxation and melatonin production, the hormone that helps regulate sleep. Here's a bonus tip for those looking to maximize their results. Pair magnesium with vitamin B6. This vitamin helps magnesium enter the cells more effectively, making your efforts even more powerful. You can find B6 in foods like bananas, potatoes, and fortified cereals, or in a balanced supplement. Also, drinking plenty of water throughout the day ensures that your body's mineral levels stay balanced, and that nutrients like magnesium are delivered smoothly where they're needed most. Remember, you don't need to do everything all at once. Start with one small change. Maybe it's adding a few pumpkin seeds to your breakfast bowl, or swapping out white rice for quinoa at dinner. Maybe it's talking to your doctor about a gentle supplement to support your mobility. Every step counts. And the best part? You don't need to feel overwhelmed. This is about nourishing your body, not punishing it. It's about honoring your years by giving your muscles what they need to keep carrying you forward. Strong, steady, and proud. So now you're probably wondering, when does this start working? If I make these changes, when will I feel different? That's a beautiful question, and the answer is sooner than you think. With consistency, magnesium can begin quietly supporting your muscles, nerves, and energy levels within just a couple of weeks. But like all good things in nature, the most powerful changes happen gently, gradually, and from the inside out. Within the first 2 weeks, many seniors report feeling a little more at ease in their own body. The muscle tightness that once nagged, their calves or thighs begins to soften. Night cramps, those sharp surprise pains that wake you from sleep, may begin to fade. You might notice a subtle shift in energy. Walking across the room doesn't leave you breathless, and your legs don't feel as heavy when standing up from a chair. After 1 month of eating magnesium-rich foods or using a supplement, the deeper, effects start to settle in. Your balance improves because the small stabilizing muscles in your legs are finally getting the nourishment they need. You might find yourself walking longer distances or climbing stairs with more confidence. Maybe for the first time in a long while, you take that walk to the mailbox and come back without needing to catch your breath. And by 3 months, you've entered a new chapter. This is when real strength builds. Not overnight, not like magic, but like a tree growing steady roots. Clinical studies have shown that consistent magnesium intake can improve muscle performance, especially in older adults, by reducing inflammation, improving nerve signaling, and even aiding in bone density. That means not just strength, but resilience. Imagine waking up in the morning and not fearing your first steps. Imagine walking across a room without bracing against the wall. It's not just wishful thinking. It's the power of one mineral, working day by day to bring your body back to balance. Let's take a moment to bring it all together. We started this journey with a simple, powerful truth, that many seniors suffer from leg weakness not because of aging alone, but because of a hidden deficiency in magnesium, a nutrient most of us never even think about. We talked about the ways this weakness shows up: legs that feel heavy, muscles that twitch or cramp, energy that seems to vanish halfway through the day. We opened the curtain on what's really happening beneath the surface, how your nerves, muscles, and even your heart rely on magnesium like a quiet engine behind the scenes. But most importantly, we shared that it's not too late. Not even close. Whether you're 65 or 85, your body still has the power to change, to heal, to grow stronger. And you don't need to take drastic steps or turn your life upside down. You just need to begin. 1 serving of spinach with dinner. 1 small bowl of pumpkin seeds. 1 supplement taken with care and consistency. Each choice is a brick in the foundation of your strength, mobility, and independence. Because this isn't just about muscles. It's about dignity. It's about standing up without fear, walking without wincing, and feeling like your body still belongs to you. You've worked hard for that kind of freedom. Now you get to protect it. So what do you think? Do you feel ready to take 1 small step today for your future strength? Maybe it's checking your multivitamin. Maybe it's asking your doctor about magnesium. Whatever it is, start. You deserve to walk strong. Which of these tips or changes are you planning to try first? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so we can keep walking with you on this journey to powerful aging.